Hi, it's Maria here. It is Sunday, the 9th of June. So it is hashtag 13. Unlucky for some, but always a lucky number for me, especially when it's a Friday. So it's day 18 of 321 Focus. I have my journal here in front of me. I have done most of my written work. I have also listened to my Focus A story, both for May and the original one I had from September, and that feels really right. I haven't done my meditation yet, but I'll do that later on. And again, another video I had no intention of making today because I actually promised myself yesterday evening when I made the video that I was taking the rest of the weekend off. Anyway, I've also noticed there's more gold behind me because my love sign up there, which is actually originally from my classroom, it used to sit on top of the almost identical bookcase from my classroom. So that's only been up here since the floor was taken down last November. But I can see now that's another piece of gold in my space. But also look at the gold in the back of these. So these are my fabulous, they're actually real rose petals. Because of a big thing about Rose as well. Anybody knows about it who's read the book. But Rose is my great grandmother. She's dead since 1883, but she's always seems to be around me. She's around a lot. She sort of pushes a lot of buttons and things. So anyway, this is my first time to ever wear these. And my daughter Melanie got them for me in Malta a few weeks back. So there's gold even on my ears now. So I'm feeling very abundant altogether. Enough of that. So the reason I am actually, I'm like a child at Christmas here. After I made the video last night, I couldn't help. As soon as I told myself I could have the time off, I just had to get back into my, where is it now? It's not actually here on the table, but I had to get back into my Happy Home book. And here's what happened next. It's Saturday, the 8th of June, and yeah, I'm really curious about doing a bit more of this feng shui. And I do have a rule about not working at the weekends, um, because I found that in the past I was very bad and I used to work all the time and take no time off at all. And energetically, it's really not good for you. But I'm just really, really curious a bit about this. Now, I know I'm trying to be disciplined and stick to working chapter by chapter. And so, I'm now on to chapter 5 here, and I should really be doing this exercise here, taking an inventory of my home and walking around the whole space. But I've actually jumping ahead a little bit here, right? And again, because I was jumping ahead a bit already, I noticed that I needed to get that floor plan done, and I'm waiting for that to arrive back for me. So, and I have been doing a lot of decluttering over the years anyway, and I will definitely go back, but I just feel I need to move forward a bit faster, like especially when we're on this 321 journey, and focus is on my whole focus is on working in my, on my career, etc. So I've skipped forward and I'm going to have a little mosey through these chapters for myself now. And there are going to be 9 areas in my house, and I know which they are when I get my floor plan back and I work on out with the compass which direction each space in my house represents. But the things that I'm really conscious that I need to read up on now are north and south, basically, because career and life journey, and then fame and reputation, because I think it's time to start building a much bigger audience. And again, I will look at the prosperity and abundance area, but I do already have my great little prosperity area over there in the corner for myself. So I kind of feel I've got that started, and I'm going to just keep focused on career and fame and reputation. So I'll be back in a while. And it is still Saturday, the 8th of June. And yeah, I'm all excited now because when I sat down with my Happy Home book and I started focusing in on fame and reputation and the career guas, I'm not even sure how you pronounce those properly in my house. what I noticed on the section about fame and reputation, which is the South, is that you show off and display your current achievements and your diplomas, etc. And then I just got this great idea. So I thought, hang on, I have a fair idea where the South is in my house, actually my garden at the moment. But I was thinking I could use in the same way that I was working from this space here in my sitting room and put the prosperity corner in here, couldn't I go and actually create something for the South in my classroom that I'm working on, because it's actually between two large trestle tables at the moment. So what I've done is I've just grabbed, these are the covers from my books and the cover from the affirmation cards. I picked two affirmation cards, well, one affirmation card I just love. This is my favorite one. I believe in me, I believe in my dreams. I absolutely love this one. And I've got my poster, because I can't get my paper out of my press in the classroom because everything's backed up against it. But I've got this here. This is my poster for 321 Focus. And so these are really the things that I want to focus on, pardon the pun, for my career, for my fame. So I'm actually now double-sided tape out here, and my dinner's on at the moment, so I'm terrified I'm going to burn it, because when I get distracted like this, I could forget to go and take the dinner off the cooker. So I'm going to just very quickly stick this all down, and I'll be back in a minute and show you what it looks like, and then we'll go and stick it in on the south wall in the classroom, and let's see straight away if things start to change for me in my career. Right, back in a few minutes. So this is what I've managed to put together really, really fast. So it's actually my poster for January for 321 Focus, and I've added in some different text. So obviously the real story above refers to exactly this set of videos I'm making about my personal story, and then travel the world. Obviously that's what I like to see happening with 321 Focus, because it's something that has global potential. And then I've got my books and my affirmation cards, and then my my card that I pointed out earlier on, I believe in me, I believe in my dreams. Found the expert word on the table here because this is where I'm supposed to be making my big treasure map. And then I just thought, yeah, this sits really well. Make a difference to your life today. So now I'm going to go and put this on the wall in the classroom in the south area. So here we go. Let's do this. Let's do this. I think you all know my house inside out by the time I'm finished. So down the corridor. Now I've got a big step here because the pipe is fixed. So I'm literally going in to put it on the back wall over there now. And I'm going to stick it up here on that back wall. And yeah, show you when it's done in a second. Here we are. This is on the south wall, and I'm very happy with that actually. And as I was putting it up, what came into my head to say was, I now welcome my right fame and my right fortune. And that sounds like the perfect plan. I'm not looking for anybody else's anything. I just want what is right for me. So happy days, and let's see if this is going to start working for me now, even with the rest of the room still in a bit of disarray, even though I am obviously every day doing my visualization of how amazing the room is going to be, but it is still quite a bit of a mess, and I've loads of work to do. But you know, I'm going to start tackling this in the week ahead. That's what we're going to be focusing on. It's just gone 10 to 8 on Saturday the 8th of June, and I just served my dinner, and I got this huge urge to grab the National Lottery success from my magic fridge, as I call it, and the check I wrote out for myself in July of 2017 for the jackpot, and I've just been nudged to put that on my fame wall, because I would love to be famous for hitting the jackpot, and then all the wonderful things I'd be able to do with that money and the wonderful projects I'd be able to lead. So yeah, so wonder what's going to happen next. So again, today when I got up and I was doing my usual thing. You saw what I was like last weekend, dressing gown and mug of coffee. I started meditating and really thinking things through. And again, more inspiration came. And interestingly, I think it's really interesting for us all to note that it's really important for us to take the time off, because if we don't take time off and we don't have gaps in our busyness, there's no time for us to really reflect and for us to allow the inspiration to arrive. So when I allowed the inspiration to arrive, this is what happened next. It's Sunday, which makes it hashtag 13, day 18 of 321 Focus. And confession to make, it's like 2:30 and I'm still in my dressing gown. Because I've been doing an awful lot of thinking and sort of meditating, and I got this great idea. And I thought, oh my goodness, I really, really, really want to give my Jumpstart Your Life courses again. So I said, okay, let's get the diary out and see when do I want to start. And you can see the blue hashtags are for the next, for the September, 321 Focus, which is due to start on the 30th. The hashtag 30 is the 12th of September. But I'm thinking, okay, I could start Jumpstart Your Life, which is a 5-week course, on the 17th and also on the 18th, so the Tuesday and the Wednesday evenings. And I was thinking, oh my goodness, I've got a prop I made at one stage, because most people said Jumpstart Your Life, it does exactly what it says on the tin. That was the most common feedback from people. And one lady actually said, if you don't want change, don't do it, because this will change your life. So I was thinking, oh my goodness, I should go and put that prop in the fame spot. And then I thought, no, I've got a better idea. So now I've decided what I'm going to do, and I'm going straight down now to my classroom space to the north, and I'm going to create a space there now for my work. So I've quickly gathered the first few things that came to my mind, and I've put them on this second chair here because I want to keep that chair in the position where I'm going to be sitting, which is the way I actually manifested my piano in the first place when I moved into my house. I put piano on a piece of A4 paper and put it on the floor, and it was only a few weeks before the piano manifested. So what I've just noticed now, this is what I was talking about earlier. This is Jumpstart Your Life. It does exactly what it says on the tin. And I've just realised I was going to leave everything on the chair, but in fact, there's a little ledge down here. And what I think is also really interesting is that when I originally had this room, and it was only the half room, so the part with the hole in the floor, this is exactly where my bookcase was. So I didn't know it at the time, but that was actually really good feng shui. I had my bookcase, which represented my business, in the north corner of my classroom. In fact, in the north of my house. So no wonder my business ran easily and effortlessly, and the classes used to fill even when they weren't advertised. Even ones that weren't advertised filled by themselves. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually put my wall planner up. Bought that a few weeks ago and I didn't know where it was going to go. And I've also got a fabulous 321 Focus poster in that brown tube, and I'm going to stick that on the wall as well, and then I'm going to put my books here, and then I'm going to start to add other things as well that represent my career and what I love to do. So I'm really looking forward to giving my Jumpstart Your Life courses, because they really are life-changing, but also I'm looking forward to doing the one-day workshop, which is the 3 R's: relax, reflect and refocus. So I'm looking forward to doing those as well, and they'll be with treasure maps. And I'm just going to start setting all the dates for this stuff now, because this is beginning to feel very real. So just give me a few moments to get this up on the wall, and I'll show you what it looks like then. This now feels so good. So down below on this little natural shelf, we have the Jumpstart Your Life and my books and cards. And on the wall, I've got the poster I made for International Women's Day that didn't actually get used, about all the benefits of 321 Focus. And then I have my Sasko year planner, which I now have to go and fill out with the 321 focus dates that are set up to the end of the year. And also I have to go and set the dates for my workshops and classes. Now I've deliberately let this board here because it's actually very symbolic of a lot of things. It's the top board that arrived the day my books arrived from the printers back in 2017. And I thought that was such a magical day. I used this board originally to pin my treasure map vision board on. And then unfortunately what happened when the floor started to collapse, especially over the door, my son very wisely said, Mum, spread the spread the pressure when you're walking in by putting a board down. And so I had to actually take the board that supported my dreams and I had to trample on it underfoot. So I'm going to move this board out of this corner now because there's going to be no more trampling on my dreams. It's time to live the dream, guys. So now I've actually got a load of dates written in my diary. I haven't transferred them yet onto my wall planner. I'll be doing that later on because it is beautiful outside and I want to make the most of the day. Yeah, I'm giving myself a deadline of finishing the room so I can use it for the first time on the 3rd of August, and that feels really, really, really right. So yeah, I plan on making a budget for myself tomorrow so I can work out exactly how much money I need, because maybe, just maybe, it's time to get people to start booking in for everything I'm going to do for the autumn. And that way, if people book and pay, I will have the funding to actually get my classroom up and running again. So on that note, I wish you a wonderful rest of the weekend and I look forward to seeing you again in another video soon. Take care. Bye.